Sith Talkers in a 5, a 4, 3. Welcome to Sith Talkers, a Star Wars podcast. I'm your host, Mike. Ferrando, joined by my What If special guest host, Robbie Kenobi! Discussing, debating a variety of Star Wars topics. Welcome to episode 63, the June Star Wars What If scenario!
People would think your intros are over the top, but I just enjoy them so much. I know you wait for me to come in and say hello, but I have to let you say my name. Say it right. Say it.
All right. Really quickly, Sith Talkers. All right, Sith Talkers. So welcome to the What If episode for June in 2020. And if you're new to Sith Talkers, joined by my special guest, What If host, Robbie Kenobi. He always joins me on my What If episodes, and we always have a lot of fun. So if you're new to Sith Talkers, please go back and check out past What If episodes. Ones with Robbie Kenobi. Once again, one of my favorite What Ifs. A little spoiler alert is the roided Ewok. Hey.
Frank, baby.
Frank the Tank. So you got to go back and check out that episode. Excellent episode.
With a million gadgets and widgets in an attachable, well, not attachable, but retractable, I would say.
Yes. Still
appendage.
One of my favorite, dude. It's probably still my favorite. What If is Frank the Tank, man. Roided out Ewok. I like it. Even though a roided out Chewbacca. You know, because you know how they got the, the Incredible Hulk, right? They got like the Rage, the Red Hulk, and there's the Blue Hulk, and
Have you ever seen a gorilla at a zoo?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what Frank is. And Frank has a thing to him that makes him better than any other creature or any monster in the universe, and that is a retractable penis. And with this, can you just imagine being on the fucking Death Star or something and this giant gorilla-sized Ewok come by? I mean, throwing vending machines and walking on his arms? You're like, what the? Where the?
I like to think like if a stormtrooper like gets in trouble or they're late for their shift, they'd be like,
Sorry, sir, I'm late.
And, the Imperial officer is just like, Kevin, you're going to have to go see Frank.
No, not Frank.
Right.
We should make a playable scenario because it leads into my What If, but I don't know if I should expose it yet.
No, not yet.
Damn it. It's so good, though.
Not yet.
We can make an episode on it.
All right, Sith Talkers. So welcome to Sith Talkers. If, like I said, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, thumbs down. Follow us on all the social medias at Sith Talkers, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Shoot us an email, sithtalkers@gmail.com. Figured I had to get out there real fast because the last fucking episode, I didn't say that shit until like an hour and a half into our episode. So I figured I'd get it right there, right off the get-go. And speaking of right off the get-go, Robbie Kenobi, you know how we like to do things right off the get-go around here, don't you?
Dick time?
You got it. Dick time with Lando. Dick time with Lando. Dick time with Lando. Dick time with Lando. Who's got the biggest dick? Who's got the bigger dick? Who's got the biggest dick? Who's got the biggest dick? Dick time with Lando. You know right, Sith Talkers, you know what time it is. It's time for Dick Time with Lando, Star Wars character versus Star Wars character. Who has the biggest dick? All right, Sith Talkers, we're actually going to have another, because you know I'm on the special editions kick, we're going to have another special editions Dick Time with Lando. We're going to go outside of the Star Wars realm, but it's going to be a video game version of Dick Time with Lando. And who are the most famous video game characters out there? Mario versus Luigi. All right, so so I'll let you pick first, because I already know who I'm going to pick. Mario versus Luigi. Who's got the bigger dick?
I'm conflicted. I would say, I know what you're going to choose. You're going to choose Luigi, obviously, only because of one reason, his height, which I don't think is a fair fucking argument.
What do you mean? Okay, so look, all the Sith Talkers, Lando, I'm tall, lanky, right? So yeah, I gotta go with my boy Luigi. He's tall, he's lanky. So you know what that means, man? He's tall, so he's got the long hog, man. Yeah, he does.
I can prove your argument wrong.
What do you mean? How can you prove it wrong? I don't give a shit that he's player 2. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay to be player 2.
I'm 5'8", and I'm no short of a TV remote. I've given
a TV
people
remote?
Valuable free time.
Hold on. Now, I can go get some TV remotes. Because look, Robbie won Kenobi. I got TV remotes that are like this big. I got some that are this big. No.
The old silver Comcast ones. Anybody old enough knows what I'm talking about. The ones that are the size of like a child's thermos. That'll keep you hydrated. I don't want to sit here and talk about my dick on Dick Time, but I'll be more than happy to talk about Mario's if you'd like.
All right, yeah. Back to Mario versus
Look
Luigi.
at the girl he's dating. He's dating Peach.
Okay, Princess Peach, right?
Okay. You think she's really going to go for him based on his looks? There's got to be something else down there. Obviously, he's entering her castle pretty fucking hard.
I'll say, who does Luigi have?
Daisy,
the brunette,
like the
yellow dress.
Basically looks like Peach. It's Peach's cousin.
Yeah.
They don't really bang outside the family pool, do they?
Hey, there you go. Hey, so honestly, man. All right, so hold on.
Honestly, I don't want to do Mario. I want to change my answer.
Luigi?
I want to choose Toad. You know that dude's packing he's literally shaped like a mushroom. He's packing a fucking hammer.
Toad is not an option. It's Mario versus Luigi.
He's got genie pants on. You know, like MC Hammer was hiding something.
I will say this.
Doing the same thing.
Super Mario Brothers 2. He was actually my favorite character to play as because he was the fastest. He could tear up the fucking the vegetables.
Mario Kart Racer was probably my all-time favorite Mario game.
Actually, and I played Toad in Mario Kart because he was a faster Mario Kart car.
I still prefer Yoshi, though. Yoshi!
Yeah, no, I like Peach. Like once you get the handling down and you can go around the curves, it's a faster. All right. So I think we can both agree on Toad has got the biggest dick.
Toad's definitely. I mean, he's literally shaped like the thing.
I will throw Toad in there because, like I said, if you go to Super Mario Brothers 2, you do pick between Mario, Luigi, or Toad.
Toad, the Toadstool Avenger.
All right, so there you go. Toad has the biggest dick, and this has been Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. Dick Time with Lando. Time with Lando. Who's got the biggest dick? Who's got the bigger dick? Who's got the bigger dick? Who's got the biggest dick? Toad's got the biggest dick. All right. I like it.
Wait. Lando, I gotta say this. I'm gonna forget it, dude, and I can't write it down.
Yeah, let's go. What's up, Robbie? Won't Kenobi.
What if they made a documentary, like a spin-off, like a band? You know, when you come across, like, have you ever seen the Alice in Chains documentary when they were doing the thing? They were showing all of his heroin withdrawal and all these other types of addiction things that he was going. What if they did that with the Cantina Band? Like it was a behind the curtain of the Cantina Band. So it's like, first they were a hit. Then there was the downside. And
They're
it's
out
like
on the street.
them trying to load shit into the back of their their cruiser, and the one dude goes to throw the drum set in there and fucking falls into traffic or something, and they're in the hospital, and he's like, he just can't stop doing blow.
It's Death Sticks. Death Sticks.
He always misses gigs. He's sitting up at the bar trying to hit on a girl. A guy comes up and pushes him, and there were fights that occurred. That one-hit wonder was all they wanted to hear. Eventually, they lost the passion. And then you just see one of them floating in a bathtub with a needle in his arm.
God damn it, Johnny. All you had to do was show up for the fucking gig.
Get out of my face, TMZ. Just pushing TMZ out of the way.
All right, Sith Talkers.
It all started after that fateful night. Oh, you want me to play it again? I'll fucking play it again. Starts bashing his clarinet up somebody's head. It's like, oh my god, he's gone nuts.
We're more than one song. We're more than one song.
I'm going solo. And then Han Solo comes out. Yeah, we were talking about you.
Oh shit. Oh man, good. So all right, Sith Talkers. So really quickly. So for Dick Time with Lando, Sith Talkers, who has the bigger dick? Is it Mario? Is it Luigi? Or is it Toad? So let me know in the comments below. There you go.
You just created a rhyme.
Yeah, man. That's what That's what I'm.
Add that to the documentary. Who ordered all this blow? There's more white powder here than HOTH.
Oh my goodness!
You like that Star Wars? That was a good one. There's more blow here than HOTH.
All right. So, just a quick couple of topics here before we go into the main topic, or maybe just one, and then we'll go into the main topic. But I had to bring this up because we're talking about video games, right? So we're kind of video game themed today, a little bit. Robbie, One Kenobi, have you seen the previews for Star Wars Squadrons? That's coming out in October. It's on PS4, Xbox, PC. Dude, you're in the cockpit of fucking spaceships.
Is it like Flight Simulator?
Dude, you gotta go check it out. So so Robbie and Kenobi, check out Star Wars Squadrons. Sith Talkers, if you haven't seen it, go look at the sneak peek. There's gonna be a story mode that you can do by yourself, but there's also gonna be a multiplayer 5-on-5, so you can team up with five of your buddies, and it's all fucking space battles. Like you're in the cockpit. Dude, there's a video. It looks amazing.
Dude, this leads perfectly into my actual what if, the serious one I was talking about too. I was going to say, imagine if you were flying in one of these, X-Wing fighters and you had to crash land on a planet. Which planet would you choose and how would you survive?
Well, it depends on where you're at in space.
Pick a planet. You get to choose wherever you're at in space. Just pick a planet where you're going to crash and survive. It's where you run out of gas. Where are you laying?
Well, that's simple, man, because that's going to be Coruscant, man. Because Coruscant's like New York,
the fucking dust planet.
So, the dust planet's Tatooine, motherfucker.
That's not. I don't think you're right.
Coruscant is one big city. The entire planet is one big city.
Okay.
So of course you'd crash on that because there's plenty of places to go.
I don't know. I would choose.
There's an underground.
All right, if you had to choose between HOTH, you had to choose between NABOO.
Now you're giving me
and you
choices.
have to choose between NABOO, HOTH, and KAMINO. Where would you go?
NABOO. Dude, NABOO. Because look, KAMINO, fucking just water. HOTH, just fucking ice. NABOO, dude, it's beautiful, man.
Fucking Frank's there.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Remember Attack of the Clones?
If
you remember Attack of the Clones? The Anakin and Padme, they kiss for the first time. They're playing out in the fields of grass, and they're having a picnic. It's beautiful in Naboo, man. You got
Why wouldn't you go to
waterfalls.
HOTH? HOTH sounds. You can build
Too cold.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No. Do you want to build a Wampa or a Tauntaun? Right?
Well, whatever you land on the island has to try and kill you. So what would you rather fight against? I'm not fucking with Frank, so I'm choosing.
You gonna fuck with the Wampa monsters on HOTH? Fuck
I
that
will take
shit.
Wampa monsters over Frank. Are you kidding
What was the
me?
other one? So you got
I
Hoth.
can handle being crushed to death, but being hit with a retractable penis is out of my vocabulary.
What was the other one you said? Hoth or what?
Kamino.
Yeah, Kamino, dude. Like you said, oceans. Like, it's just pure water. You fall off the edge of one of those platforms. See ya. Bye-bye.
I can hold my breath.
Titanic.
I can swim pretty good.
Did you see the fucking slamming waters on Kamino in the
I
fucking
can
Attack
hold
of the
my
Clones?
breath pretty well, too.
I don't know, man.
I can build a boat.
You can.
I got dinghy skills.
Yeah, Naboo. Lando. All right, Sith Talkers. Another question. If you were to crash your ship onto a planet, would it be Naboo, Hoth, or Kamino? There you go. Comments below. If you would crash your ship, where would you want to land?
Or
Lando is
Geonosis.
landing in Naboo because it's fucking beautiful, Naboo.
What about GEONOSIS?
No, it's a rock planet. There's nothing there.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Bunch
saying.
of bugs.
You're not supposed to be good choices. They got to be ones where you have to figure out which is the least of the best scenario.
Like I said, Naboo. You got the Gungans. You got the right. Gungans are underwater. Naboo, and then you got the.
You don't get to hang out with them. They have to try and kill you.
What?
Every planet that I named off has a monster or has something you have to
What
fight
does
against.
Naboo
on.
have?
You got to fight against the army of Jar Jars. Honestly, if you want to be stuck on a fucking planet with Jar Jar, respect to you. I couldn't do it. I'd rather be on a different planet. If you land on Hoth, you got to fight the Wampas and stuff. If you land on Kamino, you got to fight those alien long neck things that just freak me out. I don't want to do that.
Kaminoans, dude. Those are the ones that make the clones.
Have you ever seen two giraffes fight where they slam their necks into each other? That's what I picture when I look at one of those things. And then if you land on GEONOSIS, I mean, what's the worst you're going to be fighting with?
Like I said, those bug creatures, man. They're everywhere. You're right, dude. Look. So with bugs, when you see
shit,
one,
that's right.
there's a million of them. Okay, you imagine those things fucking swarming you? Oh,
I
fuck
have to
it, man.
invent like a giant fly swatter.
No way. No. I don't want no bugs.
Does
I
bug
don't want to be
repellent work?
cold. I don't want to be in the ice. No.
See, I just picture myself carrying bug repellent and spraying these things in the face. Back up, you sick sons of bitches. And if I go to Kamino, it's like I'll just bring shark repellent. I wouldn't want to be stuck with Jar Jar, so I'm sorry. That's one planet I'm not interested in going in.
All right. Anyways, but yeah, Sith Talkers, check out Star Wars Squadrons, this video game, if you haven't checked it out, purely in the cockpit. So Lando, I mean, I played like past games like Rogue Squadron and stuff like that. Have you ever played any of those past Nintendo games? Rogue Squadron or anything where you're in the cockpit the whole time?
No, I've
pretty fun.
played Star Wars Battlefront. Was like my all-time favorite Star Wars until I discovered the Lego series. And then
Yeah, I know you're big on the Lego games, man. You got to get that 100%.
Yeah, dude. I got 4 of them completed. I got 2 left to go of the Star Wars series.
Those games are kind of a pain in the ass, man, because like you go through the levels and then you got to go through them again. And then you go through them again.
It's easy when
You know?
they're simple stuff. Like the second one, the complete saga was pretty freaking good. Or no, it was the third one. That's like my all-time favorite because like it's so simple. And then once they keep going up and up and up, and like now the newest one that came out is supposed to be the Rogue One or whatever. It's way too many collectibles to where it's like I feel like I'm an idiot playing like a master Elon Musk game or something. Is making you switch left and right. Nothing's telling you any objective points. You don't know how many characters you're getting. I'm trying to collect everything at once, and you need other characters to unlock the next. It's just anxiety. I can't handle it.
It sounds terrible. It sounds terrible.
I'd rather do a car payment than try and play that game.
Oh shit. All right. So well, I guess we'll just go into the main topic then. You want to go into the what ifs then?
Yeah.
All right, let's so Lando's Bye-bye, Lando. All right. welcome to Titanian Talkers. Yes, brother cannot be here this week, but that's okay. You got WATTO, and I'll stay with Robbie One Kenobi. I like you, Robbie. So, okay. So,
when am I gonna get my Rolodex back? You told me you were gonna pawn it.
So, hey, I got nice Republic credits for that one, Robbie. Yes, I bet it on the pod races. So, I'll repay you. Yes. Okay. Anyways, Robbie, we are doing Titanian Talkers, and this is the June what if scenarios. Okay, so WATTO has a what if. WATTO's what if. Now you ready for this? Robbie won't know. What if WATTO was the hero of Star Wars? Yes, and I went to the dark side and the light side, and I had the lightsaber. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit you down like my guidance counselor did to me in high school.
Yes.
He gave me this really good valuable. I like the idea.
Oh yeah, see, thank you, Robbie.
But,
yes.
To continue what my guidance counselor said,
yes,
there are no fat heroes.
there. What?
There are no fat heroes.
No.
Look, I was in the same position as you.
I am the
I was
hero.
a child, and someone told me that, and it had changed my life.
No. Robbie One Kenobi, guess who wins the pod race in episode 1? WATTO! Yes! Yippee! I win the pod. I save the girl. I destroy the ships. I win the lightsaber battles. Yes. WATTO gets redeemed, and I am the hero. And then I spend all my money. Yes, on the races. we'll go to Canto Bite in the casinos. Yes.
This is what we call a delusional perspective.
Yes. Isn't that a great what if, Robbie?
You keep telling yourself that one.
Yes. WATTO. So, Titanian Talker, you let me know in the comments below. WATTO, being the hero, is the best. You, Frank the Tank. No, WATTO the Tank. WATTO the hero. Sith Talkers, leave your comments below. Tell me if WATTO the hero is what you wanted to see in Star Wars. Yes. Okay. So, Robbie One Kenobi. We don't give a shit about Lando's what if, because he's not coming back. It's only WATTO. It's the Titanian Talkers. You remember this, Robbie One Kenobi. Titanian Talkers. Yes.
Yes, brother. Yes.
Oh!
Yes, brother. Yes.
Yeah, see, there you go, Robbie. You want to be WATTO?
This is WATTO's cousin.
Hey!
They call me Nikolai.
It's Nikolai.
Yes,
Yes.
Nikolai. Yes.
So, the Titanian Talkers, we are the best Titanian podcast out there. Yes. You know why? Nicholas, right?
Why is that, brother?
Because of WATTO! I'm the hero! I need a hero!
This is why we never invite you to family gatherings.
Hero at the end of the night! Yes! WATTO's got to be strong! He's got to be smooth! Oh no, Lando's waking up. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye! Get out of here, WATTO! Oh, man, sorry, Robbie One Kenobi. He's having a tendency of trying to take the podcast over week by week by week.
I used to work with Alzheimer's patients. It's okay.
Did I hear WATTO singing, being a hero? What? Being a hero? Oh my god! I don't even want to know. Man. I don't even want to know. You
gotta look into putting him into a home. Okay, it's getting a little bit too insane now.
Don't even want to know. All right, so we're on to our what if scenarios. All right, so as always, I will let Robbie, Kenobi go first, unless you want me to go first.
I kind of want to hear yours.
Okay, so Lando, this month, I have, what if Shmi Skywalker had twins, and not just Anakin? So when Qui-Gon comes, right, to free the slave. No, right, because he can only
when
free.
Qui-Gon comes. That's a good children's book.
Well, you know what I'm saying, right? So, okay, so what if Shmi had twins? Maybe it's Anakin and his brother. Maybe it's Jimmy or whatever, but Jimmy's a little bit more on the slow side. So, right, you got Anakin, sharp as a, knife. He's got the Force. And then you got Jimmy Skywalker. He has the Force, but he's the motherfucker that's just like, and he like lifts his hand and fucking destroys like the whole room by accident, because he's not all there in his head. So when Qui-Gon shows up, what's he do with Jimmy? What do you do?
Why is every mentally challenged person named Jimmy? What the fuck? I've met 3 Jimmys in like my state that are mentally challenged. I'm like, that's just the default.
That was the first name that popped in my head. Swear to God.
Imagine. All right, so if we're still on your what if, I don't know where.
Yeah, just okay. I mean, forget. Just imagine Shmi has twins. What does Qui-Gon do? Because Anakin races in the pod race, but then you got Jimmy, who's like unhinged, right? Unpredictable, can use the Force. So what do you do with him?
Can he talk?
Yes, he can talk. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you do?
Can he talk normal though? Do your Jimmy impression. What
he can talk normal.
What does he sound like?
He's like, "Hi, I'm Jimmy."
What's with the jaw?
I'm Anakin, and I'm a person. And then you got Jimmy. Hi, guys. I'm Jimmy.
I love it how you guys... I'm Jimmy. Hi, everybody. I like to splash away.
Okay, look, seriously. You got Anakin.
I would think they would have to sit down and have a talk. I think they would wait after... If they were both born... Wait, are these... Are we talking about siblings here? Or are we talking about...
they're twins.
Okay. When they're both born, you take the one that's okay and the one that's not so okay, and you decide, should we do what the Chinese have been known to do?
What?
And toss this one out? Or, depending on how strong the Force is, imagine if Obi-Wan walked by and was like, the Force is strong with this one. We might be able to manipulate him. So they could go down that road where he could be manipulated and be so easily tricked to kill.
Oh, so you're saying Jimmy's like the first line of defense, and like the Jedis during the war, just like, should we get Jimmy on this one? And they just like shove Jimmy out there and put him out there to fuck everybody up.
Yeah, him and Frank could be. Imagine Jimmy riding on top of Frank. Jimmy riding on top of Frank and then just force pushing people all over the Death Star. Sarge, you're not going to believe this. There's a steroided up Ewok and a mentally challenged Jedi on the loose.
We will watch your training with much.
That would be the worst Star Wars sitcom in the world.
Who
a
are
mentally
you,
challenged Jedi and a freaking roided up Ewok.
Jimmy, fulfill your destiny and join me on the dark side. The dark what? What?
The dark what?
The dark what?
What are they showing?
I got some dark stuff in my pants. No, I mean, think about it. The Emperor's trying, right? Palpatine's trying to convert him.
Oh, my
Jimmy,
God.
Well, you can't,
is he Palpatine's kid? Because I can understand why he'd be mentally challenged after.
Well,
why is there no mentally challenged heroes, dude? Seriously, like, have you noticed that there's not one hero that's mentally challenged? Let's give Jimmy a shot.
Jimmy. There you go. I like it. I like it.
Jimmy, you're the next Jedi in the Jedi Order.
Okay, so
what is your first decree?
Okay, so
I want to have a free parade. Well, looks like we're having a parade. What would you like to be filled at the parade? Candy necklaces. Lots of them.
Jimmy.
Well, you would have to think seriously though. What if he would be super powerful? We've heard of like that certain type of strength that they have been known to have. So would he have a better Jedi ability? So should we toss him out and handle the situation when he's a baby, or should we just wait until he's older and not trying to help? But it's unstable conditions though, because they're known to snap.
Let's finish my scenario.
I don't like talking like this.
We get introduced to Anakin when he's like 7 years old. So when Qui-Gon gets to Tatooine, Anakin and Jimmy are 7. Right, and then probably Shmi's just like, yeah, my boys have special powers, but Jimmy, he's a special one. Right? I mean, so what does Qui-Gon do?
I just picture Qui-Gon walking in. What do you mean by special? And it's just Jimmy like, I stacked my blocks. And Qui-Gon's like, Jesus Christ.
I thought Jar Jar was a mess.
He just looks over like, that's what you meant by special.
It's like Jar Jar's best friend. Woo! Jar Jar.
In the world.
Ooh, MEESA have someone to laugh at MEESA jokes.
We both eat bugs. I don't like this one. I feel terrible doing it.
All right. I didn't know it was going to go this way. My what if was, what if Shmi had twins? I didn't know it was going to go down this road.
I have a very, very, very big line. And that was the line right there, was doing that, because I feel so terrible, but yet I still want to go on with it. It's like when you are at an arcade game and it says you're out of lives, enter coins in with this amount of time, and it's like going 10, 9, 8, so you hurry up and start just keep putting coins in. It's like, just stop. You're never going to win.
All right. So there's Lando's what if. What if Shmi had twins? What would happen? All right, Robbie, One Kenobi. What is your June what if scenario?
I'm telling you what it is, and I want to let you know that what if you had to, it goes on to the survival thing again.
Okay.
But what if you were a Jedi that was canceled out of the Order?
Okay.
You have to find your way back in and completely change it. So the Jedi Order, all of that, and the Sith are actually a secret Illuminati organization that are working together to keep this act of good versus evil in play, to keep people acting the way that they're acting. Think of it. So every scenario, every single thing, all these wars they're fighting, it's really all done as a ploy to keep people's minds distracted and keep people in order.
It's a big ruse. Huh.
And then one person figures it out and they completely shun him and ban him.
So it's like
from
the
everything.
Matrix. So it's like the Matrix.
Yeah, he figured it out. So he's got to create a team. And how would he create his team? Who would he choose to help rise up against?
Obviously, he needs other people that are unplugged.
How can you do that? You know who the people are? Jawas. They know it all.
They know what's up. Or the Tusken Raiders. They know what's up, huh?
Imagine trying to be a speech therapist for a Tusken Raider. Whatever the freaking noises that they make, and you're just like,
it's a Wookiee.
Can you talk slower? I don't know what you're saying. You're not saying English. This is Jimmy's people. Jimmy's part Tusken Raider. Hey, I know we had twins and all, but did you at any point fuck a Tusken Raider? Because I can't understand our son.
Oh, man. All right, so you're saying what if the Jedi Sith was a ruse just to keep people in line, in order?
Yeah.
My definition of basically like the Empire, like seeing the Empire as not such a bad thing, because the Empire keeps everybody in line and in order, keeps everybody safe. So, okay, so I'll answer this the same way. If it's just a big rouse to keep people safe, right, and keep everything going, why take it down? Let it keep going. If everybody's safe.
But what I think is going on is that if it's like an illusion or like a ploy, like it's just they're meant to do this to keep people in line. Imagine if this went on for generations and generations to the point of where the Star Wars movies take place, and that means everybody's been believing that there's this actual war going on when really it was all a ploy from the very beginning, that it was a fake.
Think about it. If you were just an everyday citizen in the Star Wars universe, wouldn't you be scared of a Jedi, or would you?
Fuck no.
No, I mean, like you see, you think of them as like local law enforcement. Like, how do you even?
I don't
view
think of them as local law enforcement.
Well, how do you
them
view
as like
them?
monks?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So, like, how would you view if you're just an everyday Joe? How
I would
you
shit in front of one of the Jedi.
Yeah, so like,
I wouldn't be afraid.
Yeah, how do you do an uprising against
what
Jedi
I'm saying
and
is
Sith?
that they don't even know why they're fighting. They've been believing it so long.
I don't know how you do an uprising against Jedi and Sith. Because imagine if the Jedi and Sith found out that there was an uprising, they would actually team up together. Holy fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Then you'd wake up the people. You'd be like the Martin Luther King of it all.
I don't know, man. I don't know. If they combine forces, I don't know, man. I don't know if you could defeat Jedi
Frank the
and
Tank
Sith.
for president. Frank the Tank for president.
So imagine if there was an uprising, just a regular uprising with citizenship on a planet, and the Jedi and Sith said, "Hey, let's put our differences aside just for right now." And they went down there and they fucking intimidated everybody. Come on, man. They would slaughter like everybody. Everybody would shit their pants.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. Once you start, like, imagine one person rising up against both forces.
How can you rise up against somebody who has like powers and like abilities that can force like mind trick you? Or
okay, if they did that in public, what would be the worst case scenario? If the Jedi tried to force mind control you or force do anything, it's going to show people exactly what we're kind of seeing now with the world of law enforcement.
No. You know Men in Black, right? You see the movie Men in Black?
Men in Black, me mother.
Right, and they hit the thing. The Jedi
Jimmy for president. I vote Jimmy for president.
I don't know. What do you think, Sith Talkers? Would you start an uprising movement against the Jedi and the Sith if it was all a ruse to keep people in line? That's a good question, man. That's a difficult question. All right, Sith Talkers. So there you go. There's some what if scenarios for the month of June. Oh man, always a good time doing the what ifs. I love doing the what ifs. But all right, so on to who does it better. All right, so who does it better? This is where this week Lando and Robbie Kenobi will face off. We will do an impression, and then Sith Talkers, you tell us who does it better in the comments below. All right, so last week, me and Steve, we did Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. That was fun.
You shall not pass.
All right, so this week, since we were kind of doing the first part of the podcast, we were kind of in the video games. We're gonna keep the video games going, and we're gonna do Super Mario. So that's what we're doing, Super Mario. All right, so do you want to go first, or do you
go second, baby?
Okay, Lando will go first. Here we go. So here's Lando, Super Mario from Nintendo. All right, here we go. I'm back. It's a Mario. Oh, Luigi. Oh, I'm back. Oh, Yoshi. There you go. I'm back.
On my back.
On my back.
That's what he sounds like in porn.
On my back.
On my back.
It's a Mario. Luigi.
Is it my turn?
All right, so here we go. So Robbie Kenobi, the floor is yours. Super Mario.
It's a me, Mario. Woohoo!
Yeah, pretty good. Very good. Very good. Sorry, YouTubers, they took the cards away, so there's no more cards for the questions. So you'll have to leave your comments below, or on Instagram for us. Leave your comments. Tell us who did it better, Super Mario Brothers. So there you go. I like it. I love those games, man.
Mario.
On my back. Luigi.
On my back.
On my
Best porno. That's literally what he says. It's a me, Mario.
It's me.
I think he just came. Money shot. Jimmy's fucking holding the camera. You can't do anything else besides stack groceries or push shopping carts.
Frank the tank. I need my fluffer.
God, man,
I need my fluffer.
If I'm gonna do one thing in this world, man, I swear to God, it's gonna try and find a way to get mentally challenged people a better job than just pushing shopping carts. If it's directing porn, that seems like a pretty good freaking job. I think he just came. No, it's just Jimmy drooling.
All right, from one porno to
sorry, the lens cap was on. Well, we can't redo the scene. Give me 10 minutes in a water.
All right. Somebody wants to come out. Oh, Captain Tarples, calm down. I'll just be gone for a bit. Captain Tarples. Ooh. Oh, Robbie One Kenobi. We're back. We're free. Ooh, muy. Oh, Robbie One Kenobi. You still know what time it is, sir?
Is it a joke time?
It's movie quotes with Jar Jar. Oh, yes, Captain Topples. I'll save some energy for you. Captain Topples. Oh, it makes me feel so. Okay, so the movie quote from last week, sir, was from A New Hope, Dr. Abazan. Ooh, Scamusa, scary, sir. Ooh, okay. Robbie One Kenobi, sir. Are you ready, sir, for the new quote, sir?
You may ask me your question.
Okay, here we go, sir. Oh, MEESA, the king of the world, sir!
Do I get to say the answer?
MEESA, the king of the world! Captain Topples! Ooh, I do this with Captain Topples all
Do
the
I get
time!
to say the answer?
Ooh!
Can I say it if I know it?
MEESA, the king of the world, sir! Oh, muy. Sith Talkers, leave your guesses below, sir! Here I come, Captain Topples! Bye-bye! Oh, okay. All right, so I think this one's pretty... No, don't say the answer. This is... We got to have everybody guess. So, I'm the king of the world. That's...
You really didn't go looking for that one, did you?
So that's
If nobody guesses it, I'm gonna slap half of the population that listens to this episode.
Sith Talkers, leave your answers below, please, because I can't do cards anymore on YouTube. So yeah, leave your answers below for movie quotes with Jar Jar. I'm the king of the world. Yeah, if you don't know what that one is, I mean, maybe some people haven't seen it. You never know. Never know.
Really? Nobody has seen that movie?
Hey, look, I'm just
That's like saying I haven't seen The Sixth Sense.
All right, here's a hint. Lando saw this in the theater.
Why are you giving them a hint? You don't need a hint. No.
I'm just saying. Lando saw this in the theater.
You mentioned it earlier.
And I cried like a baby. There you go.
I cried too. I cried at that movie and Old Yeller.
I was in the movie theater.
I was at home.
Yeah, you weren't born yet.
I was at home and I watched that movie. Then I cried at Old Yeller in class because we watched it in class for some reason.
It's like Marley and Me.
Why did that one make me more? Yeah, Marley and Me messed me up more than freaking the freaking Anne Frank movie did.
All right. So we're gonna do one more segment and maybe talk about one more topic, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So let me
imagine if Star Wars had pets. Everyone got a spirit animal. You got to choose. Jimmy gets a fucking sloth.
What is this, Harry Potter, right? Because they get owls, right? Ron's got a rat. Right?
That's the newest song on their second album. And before the band went dark, they had the bright times.
Before they broke up, they wrote this. They ripped it off. They ripped it off.
It's literally them wearing like Mr. Rogers sweaters or cardigans, all smiling like the freaking Backstreet Boys. Like,
we just signed a big Galaxy contract.
They were literally blasting the airwaves with their one-hit wonder.
And Neil had to OD.
You would even see them on their 2 a.m. documentaries selling 50 songs that are all the same on 50 different CDs. And if you call right now for $29.99, we'll drop the price to $5.
Yeah, because look, I remember having this interview, and look, I was like, look, man, one version goes, dun, 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 and I was like, the second one goes, dun, 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 dun. I was like, come on, it's different.
I could just picture them on like Oprah Winfrey or Ellen. So, what was it like being in a band? Fuck my bandmates. My bandmates don't know how to do shit.
Neil OD'd. Neil OD'd. Johnny sold his drums for drugs and left me. I wrote all the songs, not this fuckstick right here.
Me being John Lennon, king of the Beatles.
We wrote all the songs. I
did most of the work, but Johnny kept selling his drums for crack.
Ringo didn't write shit. We gave him our songs to sing.
It all started when WATTO sold our instruments.
Maybe we should have done John Lennon.
We got our tour manager. His name was Jimmy. He kept booking us in all these rundown shacks. Couple of porn scenes. We said, Jimmy, we're musicians. He said, oh, I thought you said masturbators.
Oh my God. Jimmy. What did I start?
You started something. We got Tank. We had Frank the Tank, and we got Jimmy. Two of the elite team. We're going to have a squad by like the end of the year. Next What If episode, we got to think of somebody else. Add to the crew. And that's going to be, we're going to do the A team.
Oh, man.
We're going to do the A team, but it's like the A- team.
All
because they're slightly.
They'll be the B+ team. All right, so let me turn him on. And let me turn him on.
Oh my. I am C-P-O-O. Human joke relations. Oh dear. Robbie, one Kenobi. Would you like to see my meat post?
I want to see your joke, because I've been waiting for this joke for 10 years.
It is now time for 3POO's joke of the week.
Yes.
Robbie, one Kenobi. Where does Darth Vader buy his clothes?
Hot topic.
At the Death Store.
I like that. That was a good one. These are like the best dad jokes I've ever heard.
The Death Store. Yeah.
It's like, oh, Dad.
You imagine Vader opening up his closet? What shall I wear today?
Nothing
Black
but
cape?
fucking black.
The black cape or the black cape? The black.
And he just got a white dress from one day he bought. Just a one white dress. I never get to wear my dress anymore.
Oh, 3POO. That was a good one, 3POO.
Thank you, Master Lando.
All right, see you, 3POO. Oh, man, that actually was pretty funny. Death Store. I like it. All right. So I ran across, before we wrap it up, I have to bring this up because this is the coolest thing that I've seen. I ran across an article. Star Wars fans can get their hands on a hyper-realistic lightsaber that looks real.
Yeah, I tried to order one at one point. It was called xsabers.com. I customized my own. This is really interesting to me. But have you seen what I'm talking about, though?
No. This one, it uses flaming liquid. After 3 minutes of burning time, the fire sword can reach up to 2.5 feet long. So
I've seen that.
So it's like, yeah, and like, so it looks like a lightsaber.
There's people that try to make their own homemade versions of that and ended up blowing their hands off.
Well, this is like super dangerous. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a better one. I think you should look up it's called xsabers.com. I actually plan on doing this when I get like a paycheck to be able to afford one of these things. They're like $500 with a full customizable one, but if you go to xsabers.com, you can choose there's a looks one, which is like a thin plastic end piece, which is where like it lights up. So the actual blade of the thing. You can choose a training one, which is ones where if you want to actually do like hit them against another person's lightsaber, so they're thicker and they don't break as easy. But you get to customize the hilts. You can make any type of lightsaber you want, or you can get one off like Mace Windu or something. Yeah,
I have actually seen that. You can actually join like, I don't know if they're leagues or whatnot, but you can join where you can.
Did I send you my email that I got, my certificate? Remember I told you last year I signed up for the Order of the Jedi Knight?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I got another email from them recently asking for donations. I was like, you sick son of a bitch, we go off the happiness of others. United Church of Bacon never sent me anything extra.
All right, so I figured I would bring that up real quick. It was just I saw it, and it's just like a flame coming out of the handle. It looks super super cool. And the very very look, Jimmy, he can't have this.
Jimmy can't have anything sharp.
Well, remember we talked about him joining the Jedi Order. Imagine giving that dude a lightsaber.
It's not happening. He failed everything. He could maybe pass the physical, but there's no way he's passing the fucking mental evaluation.
Unsure I am. Saber to give you.
Jimmy, just team up with Frank. Frank will take care of you. I can just picture like a kid duct taped to the back of Frank, and Frank's just running through the fucking building, just killing everybody.
Oh, man. All right, Sith Talkers. I got one more real quick topic, and then we're going to wrap it up this week. Movie theaters are finally opening back up. And, of course, I have to bring this up. Since it's the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, there are going to be movie theaters that are showing The Empire Strikes Back. Now, it is in the new version, the 4K version, the one that's on Disney+. But you will have a chance to see Empire Strikes Back in a movie theater again if you choose to even go back out to a movie. I can't wait to go back to a movie theater. So I love going to the movies. So,
and if the audience out there, out of all the questions you have to answer, I know it's like filling out a census survey, but I want you to give you 5 things. 1, if you want me to go see the rest of the Star Wars movies, the newer films that I refuse to watch, comment below. Yes or no to watching these new films. If there's a large amount of you that say yes, rewatch the films or watch the films for the first time, the newer ones, I will watch them. 2, what do you guys think about a elite team with Jimmy, Frank throughout probably the rest of the year? And whenever What If episodes pop up, we will try and get a new character in there to establish a crew. We're going to call them Misfits. Their theme song will be the Cantina theme song, in memoriam to the fallen band members that had passed away. It's a long and heavy road. 3, or what was that? 2 or 3? 3 is just make a documentary. # make the film. We're going to call it, which is just taking place in the lives of those band members. I mean, good God, man. They had lived a long road of touring and gigging, drugging and sleeping. It's a rough one. Not easy living off those gas station martinis.
It's rough. Okay, but I do like everybody comment. Sith Talkers, please, please, please comment below. Should Robbie, Wan Kenobi, watch The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker?
What's Rogue One?
Well, Rogue One is a side film. It's how the rebels stole the Death Star plans.
How many
right
new
before
Star Wars has there been?
Well, there's so Rogue One, the Solo movie, right? The young Han Solo movie. And then you have the trilogy movies, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. So you have 5 movies to watch,
That's
my friend.
a lot of films, dude. That's if they say yes. The last one I watched was when Darth Vader died.
Yeah, so that the Return of the Jedi. All right, Sith Talkers. So should Robbie One Kenobi watch the rest of the movies? The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker, Rogue One, Steve's favorite, and Solo, a Star Wars movie. I think you'd really like the Han Solo movie.
I think I like the Solo one better.
Did you saw this Solo movie?
I saw a bit of the Solo one. I thought it was a TV show.
It's it's a movie. All right, Sith Talkers. Well, I'm going to wrap it up this week. This has been episode 63, the June What If Star Wars Scenarios. As always, I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with us today with Robbie One Kenobi and Lando over here. Once again, with all the drama going out in the world, hopefully we've sent a little entertainment your way. We are your alternative Star Wars podcast show, and we just love to have fun and come up with Jimmy and Frank the Tank and, all these crazy Star Wars scenarios. You're not going to hear these Star Wars scenarios anywhere else, my friends. You're not going to hear Frank the Tank.
They should have a talking cruiser named Lonnie the Land Cruiser. That would be dope. Like Kit from Knight Rider, but Lonnie the Land Cruiser.
Like the speeder talks.
Yes.
Right?
He's like a transformer. He transforms.
That would be cool. All right. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us this week again. Once again, subscribe for our YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up button, thumbs down, if need be. Please leave your comments below. Please leave us some questions for Master and Apprentice. It's our segment where you ask us questions and we just talk about them, answer them, discuss them. It's always a lot of fun to do that. I do have a couple from Jim I will get to eventually. But yeah, follow us on all our social media platforms. All at Sith Talkers on Instagram, on the Twitter, on Facebook. Shoot us an email, sithtalkers@gmail.com. And as I'm doing the plugs for myself, I'm going to plug this guy over here, Robbie One Kenobi. Check him out on Out of the Blank podcast. He interviews everyday people, no matter what they do, no matter what they are, what they do, what they say. Frank the Tank, Jimmy, John, Elizabeth, Alyssa, Joe, Jim, John, Jerry. He just interviews them, has real conversations with real people. Super cool. Check out his podcast, Out of the Blank podcast. There you go.
Do some expert promoting. I like it.
Thank you. So yeah, check him out and check Sith Talkers out. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google, whatever your podcast of choice.
I'll tell Jimmy to pay you with a hand job.
Thank you. All right, Sith Talkers, this has been episode 63, the What If Star Wars Scenarios. I've been your host, as always, Mike Lando. Ferrando, joined by the What If Cantina Band ex-member.
Best documentary in the world. It's coming, guys. It's coming. I'm telling you. Down in a hole.
Robbie One Kenobi. And may the Force be with you, Sith Talkers. Always.
Always. Down in a hole. Feeling so. And at the ending of the fucking documentary, it's just like the funerals. Like people are carrying and you hear the gun salute go off. Today is a sad day.
So I know you've done a lot of interviews going through this process, but and you probably heard this question 100 times. But what are your honest feelings? What were you feeling when you wrote? Hold on, let me play it for you. God damn it! We're more than one song. I wrote many other songs.
We have 250 categorized songs, and you pick the one we fucking hate the most. And we lost this band, but not lost them from our hearts, as they all died in a terrible bus accident. Imagine they all died in like a terrible bus accident, but nobody died from the actual crash.
What is this, the Richie Valens Buddy
Nobody
Holly
died
story?
from the actual crash, though. One dude overdosed in the bathroom, like snorting cocaine off the toilet seat. Another dude got a clarinet in his eye. Another dude just had a heart attack, and another dude died in his sleep. And then the bus crashed. And it's like, wait, so none of them died from the actual crash? Yeah, there were no tragic deaths through the car crash, but everyone else had their own shit going on. One choked on a McCheeseburger from the fucking drive-thru.
And then, on my back, and then Mario pops up. On my back.
On my back. I thought that's what you said. On my back.
That's what
I was like, is he saying it's a me? On my back.
It's a Mario on my back.
On my back. It's fucking on his back.
Oh, man. All right, Sith Talkers. On that note,
we're still going? I thought this was over. Jesus.
We are out. See ya.
I'm gonna make this fucking documentary. Holy shit. That is beautiful, dude. I'm just sitting here in my 5-star mansion with my McLarens in the garage.
Hey, that's a nice piano in the background.
Yeah, this guy's got a nice house. Why don't the furniture doesn't match though? I don't like that.
If it does, everything matches.
Not the
quite
couch
lovely.
to the left with the white couch to the right.
Actually, you got a point. Yeah, both the couches are.
And that fireplace doesn't really go too well with the bookcase if you really pay attention to it.
It's a nice fireplace, though.
This is like a fake fucking house. They just mash it. It's like when you're playing Sims and you're like, fuck it, I'm going to make a pool in the basement. And then next thing you know, you realize you get mold. That's when they're out of shit.
You know I do.
I don't think you heard me.
Well, if it's like last time, remember, I didn't do a lot of edits last time.
Because it was fun.
It was good. It was good. All right, here we go.
I would love to see like your daughter's like prom or something, and then you just come out on stage and go, Dick time, Lando. And it's like, that's my dad. I'm laughing because you're gonna look back on yourself in heaven or something. And you're gonna be looking down, and God's like, "You feel comfortable being in your 40s and dancing around a bunch of funko dodgeballs and fishing to get
Yes.
to your house?" You better hope if heaven's real, it's not a collection of memories, because this is gonna be a crazy one to be living in.
God's gonna be like,
Now look at this memory.
biggest dick has got the bigger dick has got the bigger.
What do you have to say about that?
I'd be like, God, who's got the bigger dick? You or Satan?
That's a good one.
Let's wrap it up. Here we go.
Bring in some video game characters.
Well, for what?
I want to bring in 2 Star Wars video game characters.
For what?
Dick time.
We're done with dick time.
Damn it.
It's over. Sayonara. Goodbye.
Hello there.